Today we'll be proving the Pythagorean Theorem 3 different ways. This is our setup. We have a right triangle of sides A, B, and C. We're going to draw a line from the right angle of our triangle to the C side, forming a right angle as we touch the C side. Let's call the length of that side H. That line splits C into two smaller lengths. Let's call them C1 and C2. Now let's consider this inner triangle here. Its sides are A, C1, and H, and it's also a right angle triangle. Now notice that this small triangle shares an angle with our bigger triangle here. Since it also has a right angle, the third angle will be the same as well. So these two triangles are similar according to a fact from before. It's kind of hard to see that from here, so let's flip this triangle. There we go. A gets here, H gets here, and C1 gets here. And we have our same angle as before up here. I encourage you to stop this video to try to understand how this rotation happened. Now we can see that these two triangles have the same proportions, so we can say that A over C on the bigger triangle equals C1 over A on the smaller triangle. If you rearrange this equation by cross-multiplying, we get A squared equals C times C1. Let's save this for later. We do the same thing with the other small triangle. We draw it over here, the sides are B, H, and C2. Again, these two triangles are similar, and to visualize it, we're going to redraw the small triangle such that the H side is standing up like this. We get C2 from here and then B here. Now we can write the proportions B over C on the big triangle equals C2 over B on the small triangle. We cross multiply again and we get B squared equals C times C2. Now we take our two equations and we add them together. We get A squared plus B squared equals C times C1 plus C times C2. We factor out the C on the right side and get C times C1 plus C2. But remember, C1 plus C2 equals C. Now take a break here and dance a little bit if you understand how beautiful that is. So we get C times C on the right side, which is C squared again, so we can conclude that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. That's it.